Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up, BetSlip Nation? We are back. We are ready to go. It is football. I mean, it's been football. It's going to be football, but it is Thursday night football. We've got football. We've got postseason baseball. We've got some college football. We've got some ice soccer, aka hockey. We are ready to go. It is myself, poolside slash Duke of Slips, Pat, and right here is the Parlay Professor. Classes in session. How we doing, brother?
Good. Went 2 for 3 again last night. It was baseball that got me last night. It's kind of funny. The day before I went 2 for 3 because college killed me, and then the next day I hit college and baseball killed me. So, but I hit the best bet both days, which was important.
Yeah, you're hanging on. You're hanging on units wise. I'm trying to fight back to get my shirt, my Jameis Winston jersey. I'm trying to do that. So we will see what happens tonight because I've got a couple plays here that could get me into that echelon. But that being said, we will have hopefully, I believe, CJ and Parker, the Sports GPS boys. I think we might be joined by Betting with Benny. Shout out, Better Benny. And we'll do some picks later, but we're gonna do our regular show first, which will consist of. I know Rob does have to get out of here soon, so we're gonna do his player profit best bet, which he's gonna explain to you in a second. We're gonna do the most inclusive club in all of sports gambling, the 750, and then we have all of our tabletops. So stay tuned with us, stay with us. But before we do any of that, we have to get into the thing that makes sure that we do not get in any trouble, and that is the disclaimer. Number one, we are not paid professional gamblers other than the Bennies of the world who do actually get paid. He gave me inside baseball. He gave me a code to not have to pay, but I've been paying him $5 because I feel like he deserves it. And he's going to probably listen or watch this and tell me that I'm an idiot. But you know what? He deserves it because his picks are so freaking good. He is a sharp. But the me and the you of the world, Rob, are not paid professional gamblers, at least not right now. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. It's the best piece of advice I've ever been given. By the way, Amanda, if you're still here on YouTube, let us know. We can bring you if you want to hop in the show. You let us know. I will send you the link. So shout out to Amanda. And then gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. 1-800-GAMBLER is a great way to do that. 1-800-GAMBLER, because gambling can be addictive, and we are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook. We hope that changes soon, but that is not currently the state of affairs. So that is number one, not paid professional gamblers other than the Bennies of the world. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. And number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER for that. What we do here, Rob, and you know the deal. What we do here is we bring you one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips. to help your
BetSlips.
bet slips. And here we are joined, I believe so, joined by the legendary duo of the Sports GPS podcast. I think
What's
they're coming
up?
in.
You're good. Literally, he
It
was in
is.
traffic for the last
Hey.
40 minutes,
Uh-huh.
and I was
Yeah,
in
boys.
for the last 45 minutes. So,
Actually, it was like
Attaboys.
an hour.
yeah, it was brutal.
Well,
Yeah.
you look amazing, Parker. CJ, you look like CJ.
I look like a guy with a strained hammy is what I look like.
You
Yeah.
look like a man with a little bit of a swollen hammy. There you go. And we did. I don't know if you saw this.
Yeah,
Amanda-
Amanda's in.
Yeah.
Love that.
And
Love
she
that doll.
she's welcome to hop in if she wants.
Yeah, she can. Feel
But
free.
but that being said, we are at the next part of the whole shtick, and that is Nevin freaking eyewear boys. By the way, Parker,
Yes.
you're already a handsome, beautiful man. But
Appreciate
what would make you even more handsome would be a pair of Nevin eyewear. These are the Doc Robbins. I didn't wear them this week for the Raiders, which I usually do, and I think
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking maybe at this point I don't wear them anymore. Maybe I wear the blood fades,
Yeah.
which are great. Yeah, which are great. A great pair of sunglasses. They are um, polarized, comfortable. Honestly, like I know, like, hey, they're with us, and if you use our link, we get a kickback. But I just want to say this: truly, my favorite. I was never a sunglasses guy until Nevin, and now I am. I very much appreciate them. And if you use our link, that's going to go in all of our socials, everything. You can get 30% off of one pair like this, which is actually in the bottom left there, Doc Robbins NYC, or you could buy one at full price and get two free. Yeah, it's a crazy deal. So please go check that out. Check them out. Let them know that we sent you with Nevin Eyewear. Use our link, and it's free shipping over $50. And I'm telling you, because these are such good glasses, you're gonna get that in one purchase. So shout out to Nevin Eyewear. We love them, and they make us look so. They make me look way better than I do. That's why do you think I wear them every single episode? Is because of this. It makes me look kind of cool.
Yeah.
But Nevin Eyewear, that is the deal. Here, I'm gonna back out. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. I pressed the wrong button. And I'm just gonna say what's up to Parker and CJ. How you guys doing?
What's up? What's up?
I'm here. I'm also trying to deal with a bunch of other stuff. You love to see what I deal with. You
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
mean,
see what I deal with, to be
No,
very
I
clear.
don't. No, not at all. That's why you come here, and then we have fun gambling on sports. That's what we do.
Sure.
But yeah, well, that being said, speaking of gambling on sports, speaking of potentially winning money, why don't we just throw it to another one of our great sponsors, and that is Player Profit Best Bet of the Day, featuring the Parlay Professor. And I'm gonna have to let either CJ or Rob to explain this because I still don't really understand how it works, but I would like you to explain it to me.
So, player profit, you buy a bankroll, you play with said bankroll, and you got to beat a couple challenges, and then you start hitting the profit phase. It's pretty much exactly where it goes. Literally, you go to playerprofit.com and read the terms and conditions. They're going to do 1,000 times better job than what I do. But if you do sign up, just use JTBS at checkout.
I will tell you that you go on their website. There is a 1:47-second YouTube video that explains everything, and it wraps up in a nice little bow. Essentially, you're trying to get to 20% profit before you get to 15% losses. If you do that, you pass the first challenge. You do the same thing in the second challenge. If you clear both of those, you can cash out 70% of all your earnings at that point.
Yeah, and Rob was saying the other day that if maybe we could even pipe in that video, CJ, if you get some time to do that, we could pipe in that minute. I'm sure they wouldn't hate that.
Maybe.
Player Profit, shout out to them. J2BS, we love them. Use that code 10% off. And if it's pretty much for people who don't want to spend a lot of their own money. They spend a little bit of their own money, and then they could potentially win a lot of money, and that's gambling, right? But that being said, let's throw it to Rob, Professor Parlay, his pick for best bet of the day.
All right, so you're going to see a theme here and in the 750 Club. I am looking at lines today that have not necessarily been hitting a ton lately because of situations like a quarterback going down and having Browning as your quarterback, having to play from behind, throw the ball a lot, which means they're not running the ball a lot. I think so it's driving these stats down. Over 45.5 at the beginning of the season for Chase Brown, people would have been smacking this all day long, especially at minus 113. He's been in the 40s 4 of the 6 times. He's only gotten over the 45, I think, once of those times. All the others were like 42, 43, right around this number. But I think tonight their defense is terrible, and they're going to have to try to control the clock somehow, and they're not going to just be able to air it out the entire time. They're going to start off early trying to run the ball a little bit more to establish some kind of run game. I think Chase Brown clears this 45. I actually think he gets to 60 tonight, but I'm going to go over the 45.5 at minus 113.
All right, not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll see later. I'm thinking if this hits, then my other bet hits. So I'm a big fan. Any thoughts before we move on, boys?
Well, Chase Brown is on my fantasy team, and he's letting me down.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the team is letting him down, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
His offensive line couldn't play dead in a Western. Let's just be honest with life.
right, that's fair.
Big fan of that.
Like, those swinging doors in Western saloons?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure they have more resistance to people coming into the saloon than the Bengals offensive line has of defensive ends getting to whomever decides to be under center for them, whether it's Joe Burrow with his turf toe, whether it's Jake, I throw 18 interceptions in 2 games, Browning, or Joe, I take 1 hit and all of my bones bust because of osteoporosis, Joe Flacco.
Well, we'll get to Flacco later.
Oh,
But that is the Chase Brown best bet of the day, presented by Player Profit. CJ, do you have the controls now, or do you want me to?
No, it's still you. I'm still dealing with a bunch of other stuff on my end.
Okay. All right,
and
no
then
problem.
I'm gonna put my bets in, and then when I get my bets in, I'll let you know, and I'll take over.
Little inside baseball. All right, let's get to it. I want to see Parker dancing like crazy right now, because it is the most inclusive, and I'm not seeing Parker dance like crazy.
Dude, you realize he's got a bum knee, and I've got a bum hamstring.
I've got
There
a
is
bum knee.
no dancing happening.
Yeah,
I don't dance before my knee.
I had super knee surgery. No, you guys, no. I had.
Do you want to see his scar?
Do you want to see my scar? You want to go
both
scar
of the
for
scars
scar?
are probably the
All
same.
right. You guys want to?
Yeah.
Let's do scar for scar. Let's do it.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I shattered my knee.
We're doing scar for scar. Let's do it.
Unbelievable.
I'm not taking my
let's do it.
pants off.
You're not taking your pants off? Want to see my scar?
No.
All right. I'm showing you the scar.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the same scar he has.
Yeah.
You literally probably had the same knee surgery.
I
No,
felt.
we did not have the same knee surgery. We did not have the same knee surgery. That is
How do you know?
Just a fact. Because he didn't.
Rob, how do you know?
He did not have the Macy procedure where they had to dig out my freaking cartilage and add new cartilage. Did you have that, Parker?
No, but
No.
they had to take
They
out
had to
his
take out the
kneecap, which
and
was
put a new cap.
yeah. He had
Actually-
his kneecap was shattered in what, 10 pieces?
Actually, they took my surgeon took all the pieces of my kneecap that shattered throughout my leg and sewed them together and put
Okay,
it back
so-
in.
So kneecap, knee cartilage.
Yeah, I have 3 screws.
Still in his knee.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
And
so
Chad is 3 screws loose. So where'd they go?
You removed me. What an absolute
no, that was by accident.
Well, short
No,
list.
but again,
Sure.
but again, this is you know, I mean,
You're good. You're good.
why is it always against Pat? I don't understand. But that's what it is. What it is. I'll fight back. But anyway, whatever. Don't dance. It is the 750 Club.
All right. So again, I'm sticking to the theme of things that have been tough this year to hit, but we're going Jamar Chase 80 plus passing yards. He's hit it in 3 of 6. Considering the quarterback situation, I think that's kind of amazing. And the only game Flacco played in, he went for 94. I think the passing offense will pick up. And as much as they're going to try to run early, they're going to have to throw late because I think this game's going to be a little closer than people think. I do still think the Steelers win, but I think the Bengals are going to try to play from behind, and they might rack up some yards, and that's kind of what they've done in the past. And then I've got Jalen Warren 50 plus rushing yards. So he had 52 against Cleveland most recently. His usage is starting to pick up, and this is a much worse run defense. They're ranked 28th in the league, allowing 135.7 rushing yards. I only need like a third of that from Jalen Warren to hit this line. And then lastly, Kenneth Gainwell, 4 plus receptions. He has gone for 6 in his last 2 games. When he is in the game, he is in the game to catch. Lately, he is not in the game to run. And because of the crazy stat lines that these teams have had, these 3 lines alone are plus 900, and then I used a 15% boost to get it to plus 1,035. I feel like all of these are doable. This year they've been tough lines, but I feel like these are all doable, and tonight we're going to knock this out for a plus 1,035.
I like it.
Currently betting.
In the process.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I really don't care. It's.
Oh no.
Don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh.
I swear.
That's strong.
I mean, I'm not the only one. We've had swears on this show before.
There it is.
There it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Rico Suave.
I'm gonna shift so Parker can get in the main view here. It's just him. Don't hurt your knee. Shift. Rotate. There. See, there you go. Now you're in the frame. See you're in the frame there.
Appreciate it.
There you go, bud.
All right, I have 3 parlays today. My first parlay, I'm going Steelers money line, Jamar Chase anytime touchdown, DK Metcalf anytime touchdown, Aaron Rodgers 200 plus passing yards, DK Metcalf 60 plus receiving yards, and that's at plus 1066. I think the Steelers have a better defense, but neither defense has been spectacular. So I think this could be a lot of offense in this game. Parlay number 2, I'm going Brewers money line. Look, they gotta I don't think they're getting swept, even though they're playing the Dodgers. That's going to be tough. But I'm going Brewers money line. Freddie Freeman to record a hit, because when doesn't he record a hit? Christian Yelich to record a hit, and Tyler Glasnow 6 plus strikeouts. I have that at plus 844. Because at the time of this bet, we didn't know who the Brewers' starting pitcher was, so I didn't put them in this. Parlay number 3, I'm going Mariners money line. They're going to rebound after last night's bludgeoning. Josh Naylor is going to record a hit. Nathan Lukes to record a hit. Max Scherzer 3 plus strikeouts. And I got Luis Castillo 5 plus strikeouts at plus 887. So, I mean, look, could Scherzer give you more strikeouts? Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to be in the game that long. And so I'm not sure about that, but I think the Mariners are going to rebound after getting crushed last night. I think the Mariners are the better team in this series, and they've played like it. So those are my 3 parlays.
This man just went 3 straight to the 50 club first. That's savage right there.
Listen, dog, he's trying to get back on the right side, man.
Yeah.
He's trying to jump to the top immediately.
Yeah, he's trying to become the king of the units stat.
Yeah.
Oh, literally trying to sit up in my chair is painful. Like you guys have no idea. It's brutal.
I
Hashtag
see it.
hashtag do not try to play softball when you are over the age of 35.
Noted.
Well, let me rephrase that. Don't try to sprint to first after you're over the age of 35 when you're playing softball. That's probably the better way to look at things.
Yeah, I'm not
All
gonna
right.
do that.
Well, I'm gonna go. Yeah, sports bets. MLB, Glasnow and Scherzer, sure, 5Ks. Glasnow is probably a lock for that. Scherzer's the one that we need to be. Who knows? I think if he goes 4 innings, I think that 5 is pretty doable. I think we've seen it with the Dodgers starters that they're just like we everybody who thought that the Dodgers like they're the horse in the race that waited until the sprint at the end, and that's how I feel about them. Like that they waited, they kind of bided their time, and they are now sprinting towards the World Series, and their starters are showing that. And I think Glass now might be even better than Yamamoto and Snell. And I think that they're going to ride their pony as long as they can, and we'll see. And then on the other side, for the Jays, trying to even up the series, I think if Scherzer goes 4+ innings, 5+, I think is probably what we need him to do to get this. The 5Ks seem good. NHL, it's my feeling pucky pick of the day. It's the Stars against the Canucks. I'm toying with puck lines, especially heavy favored puck lines this year, and I think that, well, first of all, the Canucks not looking great, and the Stars undefeated coming into this game. They've only covered this out of one of the 3 games. Obviously, it's early in the season, but I like the Stars to cover the so one parlay. I'll just say to you guys. I don't know, and you ride it if you want, whatever, fade it if you want. Because me and one of my buddies are doing this hockey experiment right now. But one of the parlays that we have are Starry Nights, Oil Kings, which sounds like an HBO show. Stars, Vegas Knights, Oilers, and Kings. Mine all on the puck line. You get it around 30-1. But again, Starry Nights, Oilers, Kings kind of sounds like an HBO show, so I thought it was kind of interesting. That being said, we get to football. Yeah, I've got a bunch of touchdowns and then the special there. Chase and Chase, I didn't put it on the name game just because I want to kind of keep the name game record where it's at, and I'll do that on Sunday. But I did do Chase and Chase again. I think it's a fun bet. It could hit. It should be hitting more. I think it would, and I would like to hear you guys' take. Like, I think if it was Joe Burrow, I think Chase Brown and Jamar Chase touchdown would be hitting way more. But then I also took Jamar Chase individual. I took Chase Brown individual, and then I took DK Metcalf individual because I think he is starting to get a rapport with our resident old man. By the way, third time in NFL history that 2 quarterbacks of 40 years old or more, or of age or more, played against each other. Do you guys want to guess the other 2? That's why I brought it back to.
It's probably Tom Brady and Vinny Testaverde. I don't know. Tom Brady and someone. Tom Brady and Rodgers. Tom Brady Manning.
Did Peyton Manning play those?
No. None of those are right.
All right, go ahead. Just tell us.
Yeah.
Tom Brady and Drew Brees when Brady was in Tampa, and obviously
Okay.
Drew.
Yeah, I
Drew
didn't
was
think Drew Brees lasted that long.
there. Yeah, 40 years old. And then my last one, which is I think probably the funnest bet. It might. There's a good chance it doesn't hit. Don't get me wrong, but I threw $5 on Flacco or Aaron Rodgers to have 10 plus rushing yards. It was 600 by itself. You can find this in the game specials for on DraftKings. But I boosted it to 900, and yeah, I mean I'm that neither one of them has hit this year, but both of them have games of 8 rushing yards. Excuse me. So I don't know. I had some fun with that, and
I love the confidence, Pat. Love the confidence.
Yeah.
I hope Aaron Rodgers gets there for you, but I made a bet of Joe Flacco having less than a half a rushing yard today. So
What was that?
I bet Joe Flacco to have 0 rushing yards, less than a half, and it's minus 144.
That is a good bet. I'm not gonna lie. I like that bet. All right, but that is what I got. I don't even know who's next, so I'm just gonna click the button.
It's probably Rob.
Hopefully, CJ's done.
Oh, it is. It is the parlay. It is Professor Parlay. Take it over.
All right. So yes, so they are calling this icy hot ball. I saw that earlier. So I'm going Steelers, Bengals over 37.5. I took this down a pretty conservative amount. I personally believe this is going over the normal overline, but I wanted to give myself a cushion. These cushions are what saved my college bet last night. I had under 63.5, and it went to 63. So I'm gonna go with over 37.5. There's gonna be a lot of offense in this game. The Bengals offense is better with Flacco. The Bengals defense is garbage, so the Steelers will be scoring a lot. Aaron Rodgers plus 190 plus passing yards. Like I said, the Bengals pass defense ranked 31st. They are hot trash. They're almost as bad as the Ravens and the Cowboys. If not, well, they're probably worse than the Cowboys. They're not worse than the Ravens. DK Metcalf 50 plus receiving yards. Aaron Rodgers is literally just chucking and praying to that dude on a lot of passes. I've seen him throw into like quadruple coverage just because he's like, screw it, DK's down there. He might let him try to catch it. 50 yards feels pretty easy in this one. And then T. Higgins, 25 plus receiving yards. He's hit this in 4 of 6, and that's with the quarterback situation. And he had his biggest day last week with Flacco. I think that he cruises past this. He might even get past this on one catch. I got this at plus 168, but I used my 50% boost to get it up to plus 252. And then we have the Chase Brown over 45.5, which I already talked about, at minus 113.
Nice.
Oh, my bad.
I do like the DK Metcalf 50 plus receptions.
And I'm
receiving yards.
Yeah,
I do got to go, but I will say I'm not gonna be here for this. Pat, I did save you from being a lone dog on the Giants game. You're welcome. Because I chose that with you, and I am going with the creatine Caucasians. I'm starting to become a believer in them. And the Broncos, the creatine Caucasians, that it would be Scatabo
and Jackson Dart.
Yeah. Jackson. That's what they have been nicknamed as the creatine Caucasians. So I'm going to go with them. Scatabo's a wild man. I think he is going. The Broncos, to me, I don't know what to make of them. Like they have games where they look amazing, and then they have games where they look like the Browns, and I don't know what to do with that. And the Giants are on an up, so I'm just riding the wave. I could look like a fool, but I've looked like a fool before, and it ain't that bad. So we're going with it.
Fair enough.
All right,
Big fan.
Wild. Appreciate you, the Professor Parlay. Even though he's got it wrong in his headline, we're gonna fix that for tomorrow. Go football. And we'll talk to you later. Appreciate you, dog. Peace. Yes. That is Parlay Guy, and yes, I have control of the slids now. Because I got mine in Thursday Night Football. We're gonna start off with that. I like Rodgers 20 plus pass or 200 plus passing, and Flacco to have over 34 attempts. He had 45 attempts in his first game with these Cincinnati Bengals, and I feel like he's going to back that up. They're going to be playing from behind, so he's going to have to throw it a bunch. So take that. And then I also have Jamar Chase for 80-plus receiving and DK Metcalf to have a touchdown. That's parlayed together at 350. Chase was obviously Flacco's favorite target, and I think that's going to continue in this one. Let's go ahead and take 80-plus there. And then DK Metcalf, I thought about possibly doing a Gainwell or a Jalen Warren, but I think they split so much in the backfield.
Mhm.
I felt safer with DK Metcalf, considering the standard number 2 option in Pittsburgh, Calvin Austin, is going to be out for this game. So I think Rodgers is going to be looking towards DK Metcalf a lot in this one, especially versus a banged-up Bengals secondary. Let's go ahead and take DK Metcalf to find the end zone as well at plus 350. Big fan of that. If you actually want to parlay those 2 bets together, it actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea either. I don't have that, to be clear, but it's not a bad little parlay if you want to do that and possibly even get a 50% bonus. I know there's one 50% profit boost on DK, so you can always look at that too. Next, MLB going to a performance double here. This is my performance double of the day. Castillo 4+ Ks in the Mariners money line. I think the Mariners end up making this 3-1. I mean, I know the Blue Jays absolutely rock'em sock'em robots them in Game 3. I feel like this is very similar. This series is going to end up being very similar to how the Phillies-Dodgers series was, where there was one slugfest for the Blue Jays, and then their bats are going to go cold again. So give me Castillo 4+ Ks and the Mariners money line. Just easy cash there. Castillo actually has decent numbers against this Blue Jays lineup, so that's where I got there. And then NHL, man, I am taking the Devils minus 1.5. They are facing a team that's on a back end of a back-to-back in the Florida Panthers, as the Florida Panthers played last night. So go ahead and take the Devils at home, minus 1.5 on the puck line. I'm going to take my Flyers money line tonight. They're at home versus the Winnipeg Jets. Sergei Bobrovsky, the ex-Flyers goaltender, will be in net for the Jets. And Benny and his bets will not be taking the Winnipegs and their Jets in this one. Hey, you see what I did there? And so that's the reason why I'm going to go Flyers money line. And then last but certainly not least, the Toronto Maple Leafs look great at home. And they are going up against your New York Rangers. The Rangers going to the opposite side of the border were not good last year doing that to both Calgary and Winnipeg and Toronto. So I expect that trend to continue here. I expect them to have a 1-goal lead going in late. And then there's your empty netter to cover the puck line for the Maple Leafs late. So that's the reason why I went there. I would not be shocked if the Rangers kill me here, just because that would be just totally fitting for what we got. But I'm going to take the Maple Leafs minus 1.5 because they are the home team. I like puck lines on the home teams. That has not failed me too much so far this year. It did fail me yesterday, but has not failed me too much this year. So that's where I'm going there with those. And that are all of the tabletops. Anybody have any last calls before we jump into the segments and then get into the full picks of the entire slate? We're gonna do this quick tonight, ladies and germs. It's not gonna be a long one. We're gonna be in and out of this jank.
Let me just throw in my. No, come on. Face not recognized because of
Benny and his bets.
I thought any word from him?
Benny and his bets. No, I have not. It's all good though.
Can we just play a song just for a vibe?
His song?
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could. Hold on, I can make that happen. Huh? Parker has heard the song, I believe.
I have.
Okay.
Last week.
There's a guy with a plan in his hand. It's Benny. He's got pink is so slick. They're worth every penny. Tenny, football, baseball, hoops on the telly. He's the king of the stats. Yeah, he's always ready. I'm betting with Benny. Oh,
Rax! We're doing well today, Rax. We're just rocking the Benny song. Amanda with the music good, loving that.
What a song.
It's a great one. Solid. I still have to do some editing to it so we can.
My only it is a hockey puck line favorite.
It's a hockey night in Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
It's not, to be clear.
It's Edmonton. It's Dallas, which is my
Delos.
feeling pucky pick of the day. Kings and then Vegas, all -1.5, and I got it on. Probably get it better on different sites, but I got it on Fanatics at plus 2280.
All right, you said. Well, I'm gonna actually check this on Caesars because I've been getting good odds for NHL on Caesars.
Oh, Amanda seems to love the Bell and Penny. Shout out to Amanda. We'll have you on whenever you want. By the way, Amanda.
Oh, she knows.
Pat, do you just listen to that song by yourself like every
Correct.
day?
Correct.
Yes.
Don't even have to answer
listened
that. We
to
know
it.
that.
Yes,
We know
I
that
have.
to be the case.
I have listened to that multiple times.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
All right, you said Delos.
What's that?
You said Dallas. You're taking these all money line, right?
No. Puck line.
The Pookers.
Yeah.
So you said Dallas who?
Dallas, Edmonton,
Okay.
Kings, Vegas.
Schmingers.
So I said it's Starry Nights, Oil Kings. Sounds like an HBO show.
You're taking it all four of them. I'm getting it at plus 28.92.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think I did do this on DK, but
I just did it
let me
on
see.
Caesars.
I might
I
might have had it.
Then I'm going to be betting very irresponsibly this Sunday, to be very clear.
Yeah, that's kind of where we go, right? I think I'm pretty.
I'll
sure
be
it's
betting.
on
I will
DK.
bet literally the dumbest thing that Rax puts in the chat on Sunday if that bet hits tonight.
Yeah, Rex, throw us a bet. Throw us a bet, bro.
That's where we're at.
What
But yeah,
was
there's the records. Pat needs to step up his game if he wants to take over King of the Units from me.
I got 27.45 on DK.
Parker, if he hits 2 of his parlays tonight, takes over King of the Units.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to win my Jameis Winston
Are
jersey.
you just here so you don't get fined?
No, because what did he say? Didn't he say it was 100 bets?
So
and have to be over units.
Yes, you cannot have more than 100 bets.
Correct.
So you literally have 2 100. You could have 93 bets and be over units and you win. 95 bets.
Yeah,
you
no
could have
more than
85 bets.
Yep.
You could have 99 bets. You could have 100 bets. You have 101 bets and you're over units. You lose.
Then I lose.
You lose. Sir. Good
can't
day.
be more than 100.
You stole the
can't be more than 100. Can't be more
day.
than 100. But I have to be over units. So tonight is a big night. This is a big night. It's a big night for the program. So
hopefully we're betting with Benny. Whoa, because I'm feeling so lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
I know
that's where
That's Amanda, hop in the show this weekend.
Amanda's the goat. We love Amanda.
Yeah.
We love Rax
Absolutely.
too. Both love everybody. There's no non-love in this chat, by the way. Let's go ahead and jump to probably the reason why everybody's here, which is the full and unadulterated podcast version of this show. And it's for every single bet from all the guys, from all the single ladies. All the single shout out to all the single ladies, by the way. And we've got the entire oh boy. Sorry, hold the line. Hold.
Whoa.
There we go.
Whoa.
That's more better.
That's
better.
I
So
did all
welcome
this,
to the Just the BetSlips podcast. Where we give you all of the picks for the NFL, and we do that now. And we are starting off with who we all picked. And everybody picked all 3 of these games the same. And again, we pick these on the money line. We will give you our spread picks, but you got to come Sunday for those. You got to come
Mhm.
Sunday at 11:30, and we give some spready
Correct.
picks,
Correct.
some picks on the spread,
It's a good
butter and jam.
picks on the spready. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, picks on the spready. We're betting
Yeah.
with spreads. Yeah, whoa, we're gonna
Yeah.
make you money. Ba-doo-doo.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself for every once in a while being good at my job. But yes, Bears over Saints. That seems like a logical thing. Packers over Cardinals. I really don't think there needs to be an explanation. And then Seahawks over Texans really just feels quite natural there for all of those. The one that I'm slightly worried about here is the Texans over Seahawks.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. It's because the Seahawks are at home.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
Like, if the Seahawks were on the road, if this was in Houston, this would be a no-brainer for me.
Right.
And it used to be the Seahawks at home was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So,
Yeah.
you know, if the Texans offense could even remotely decide to show up at all, this could be a tough game for the Seahawks at home with the 12th man.
Yeah.
Essentially, Seattle, I'm calling you out for not being as good of a 12th man anymore, to be very clear. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with you guys.
You're more like 11 and a half.
Yeah. Do we even want to give him a half? Could be a quarter.
I feel nice today, so
Okay.
I'll give him the half.
Fair.
Tomorrow, maybe we change.
Tomorrow is definitely going to be a quarter. And then Sunday, you're not even a man.
Definitely a full point.
Yeah. Not even a man.
Not even.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get into the rest of this. So we're going to go game by game, and we're going to start with tonight's game. Pat is the lone Bengals supporter in this one.
Yeah.
Pat, explain, Lucy.
Yeah, no, this is okay. So let me just tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Tomlin on Thursday nights is too, I believe, and I really hope that this is true. I know it's adjacent, if not. He is 0 for his last 8 on Thursday nights. He is just not a Thursday night primetime coach. And we're doing money line, obviously. I don't know what that number looks like when it comes to the spread. I think the spread's probably 5.5. I think I saw it at. But the stat that is, and you know what, I get it. I totally get it. I get it. It's Flacco, which looked, I think you guys would have to agree, looked pretty damn decent with the offense that he has with the Bengals on a short turnaround. Now he has he had well over a week to get acclimated with this team at home, where again Tomlin as a road favorite is not just doesn't, and I know I'm saying the covering, but just not good on Thursdays, and that's kind of why I'm here. I like the points more than, but you would think, like, you look at this game, right? And if it's 5.5, I think it's 5.5. You would think that if this Steelers team was going to boat race the Bengals, it would be more than 5.5. Maybe it's probably 6 or 7.5. So I knew that our. By the way, do we have records for this? I would love to get records for this.
Yeah, you want the records?
Oh no, the way that you said that, I probably don't want the records.
I mean, do you want them or do you not want them?
No, I don't want them. No, not anymore. Maybe after this week. After this week, I would like the records.
I mean, Parker has a great record.
I do.
Shout out to Parker. I love Parker.
Parker is
He's-
65, 27, and 1.
Let's
I
go.
just said I didn't want the record.
I will give you everybody but yours.
Okay, then. Okay.
I
fine.
am 58, 34, and 1. Rob is 59, 33, and 1.
Okay.
Tommy, Benny combined, because Benny has taken the place of Tommy in this, are, let's see here,
Well, I don't like
58,
that.
34, and 1.
I don't like that.
And Kel is 57, 35, and 1.
Okay, what am I?
51, 41, and 1.
Oh, all right.
You're
Stop
above
shitting on-
500.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
I just
all right.
said,
Well,
do you want the records? I didn't make any implications on that your record was.
the way you said it,
abysmal.
I thought that maybe it would be abysmal, but
It's not abysmal.
because-
I mean, you
well,
started out like a house on fire, and it's
Correct.
fallen to
because
shreds since.
and
But
you know what? It's because I like to be the awoo of the show.
The
Yeah, I like to do that. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight.
it's fair.
yeah.
Because it's money. I don't hate your take on
I don't either.
on the Bengals covering. I see
Yeah,
this
let me-
being a
let me
10-point
find the
game
whole-
going into the fourth quarter,
Let me just
And-
find the.
and Cincinnati scoring, and the Steelers just running out the clock with like a 3-point lead. I very easily see that happening. I agree with you. Against the spread, I don't like it, but I just think the Steelers are going to be too much for the Bengals. Their defense is going to be too much for the Bengals. And I know Rob took the
Yeah.
over. I know he took an alted over
So-
in this game. I don't think there's going to be many points scored in this game. All these Thursday night games have been slop.
I
Yeah.
do have the actual stat. Tomlin road Thursday nights is 2-9.
ATS or money line?
Just
Straight up. Okay.
Yep. He's
Interesting.
overall 9-11.
Well,
Thursday night.
Tomlin's a terrible coach, to be very clear.
Ah,
He literally he's been a
Right.
500 coach for like 80% of his seasons.
so I
Get
think
to the
he's.
playoffs, but they don't.
I think that would mean he's a. I wouldn't say terrible. I'd say he just.
No. I'm
a
saying
middle
he
of
is
the road.
just a he's but in the
Yeah.
NFL that's not a good coach.
That's fair.
For
this is-
him
this-
being as long.
Oh, no, he
as
didn't win the
tenured-
Super Bowl.
Right.
He didn't win the Super Bowl, right? It was Cower.
No, he took one of Cowher's
Did he
teams
win?
to a Super Bowl. Yeah, he won. He
They
won
got
already.
one.
Oh,
Early.
with
Early.
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Did
the
Big
last
Ben have
Ben.
two?
Big Ben has two.
Big
think.
Ben has two.
I think he's got two.
I don't know.
He's got 40 and 43. 43 was with Tomlin.
Oh, okay.
He's got Super Bowl
Super Bowl.
40. That was
Yeah.
the Seahawks one where they fumbled and
Yeah,
and
and then the
Harrison took it,
Cardinals,
and then the Cardinals in 43.
and then
Then it
they
should have
lost
been
to the
Eagles.
Packers,
Should have
and then
been
they
Eagles
lost
Steelers.
to, and then they
Lost to
lost
the
to
Packers,
Rodgers. Yeah.
Mhm. Rogers,
Where?
discount double check.
I was thinking the same thing.
I legitimately my wife
Sure.
killed her phone on the Packers Steelers Super Bowl.
Why?
Well, there was a little bit of a party going on at my apartment, and her phone decided to take a suicidal leap into
Take flight.
a cup that was
Oh.
that was or was not being used in a game that involved a small yellow ping pong ball or orange ping
Ah.
pong ball
R.I.P.
and some red Solo cups.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there for the people.
B&B. Yeah.
For everybody there. But yeah, I think the Steelers win this game. I do agree with you. I think ATS. I would not like it, but
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I know.
I
It's,
don't
I
blame
know
you
it's
there.
wild, but whatever. I mean,
It's not that wild.
I mean, here.
this
here
one
I
might
am.
be a little wild.
A little
No.
bit.
Okay. Let me explain.
Actually, this
one.
one's less
Okay.
wild in my head. Actually,
Thank you.
To be clear.
Yeah.
I actually thought about taking
do,
the Jag.
do you guys want to start first, then I'll explain my reasoning, or do you want me to go first?
I think that the Jags are a. I mean, they're 2 plays away from being 3-3.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
They're a pick 6 away from being 4-2 versus the Chiefs. If that pick 6 doesn't happen, they lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
And There was one other play that I was looking at the other day because when I was looking at this one here, I was like, do I want to take the Jags? Let me see how legit they are. There's the pick 6 versus the Chiefs that really stuck out. Maybe it was week 2. Now I got to look. Now I got to look. It was like week 2 that they got bailed out by something too. Because they lost week 3. I think they lost week 3. I think week 3 is their loss. No, I have to look. No, they beat the Texans week 3.
It's okay.
Maybe it was maybe it was week 3
Yeah.
that I'm thinking of. I just gotta find it now. Yeah, they lost to the Bengals in week 2.
Yeah.
So
Should have won that game.
I don't. So okay, I have two trains of thought here.
Go ahead.
One, so this is obviously the London game. I think the Rams have way more of a travel to get there, and they're also going to be without their top receiver in Mr. Nakua. I think the Jaguars are starting to hit a stride and are very familiar with the overseas games. That is where my brain. I don't know what I wish I knew what the spread was, but probably it can't be more than like a touchdown, right? It's got to be like 3.5, 4.5, something like that, 2.5 maybe.
It can't be over a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I can give it to you. Give me a second. I have the picks.
Okay.
As of the time we took the picks,
yeah.
the Rams were a 2.5-point favorite.
Okay, there you go. So like, and I think a lot of you, by the way, might have taken this assuming that Puka Nacua would be playing. He's not going to play in this game.
Right.
There's no way they're flying him to London to play with his injury. And I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but that's just
as a man with a fellow hamstring injury, I understand.
Exactly. So it's like I don't know. This is like the London games are almost just another home game for the Jaguars. By the way, if you aren't playing the Jersey game where you just find as many jerseys as you can find for the 9:30 games, you should start playing that. It's a fun game. The most I've ever gotten was 27, which was fun.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's a fun game to play, especially when you don't care. But like, I don't know. I really do think, especially we saw Trevor Lawrence kind of get more of a rapport with Travis Hunter. They obviously have the two-headed running back with ETN and Tootin, and then they have guys all over the field. I think Liam Cohen is starting to dial things in. Do I think this is what I'm going to say? Do I think as a whole that the Rams are a better team? Yes. But without Puka Nacua, this game becomes more of a pick'em than it does beforehand. And also, again, you would know, CJ, you'd probably know more than I do. The Rams travel a lot further to get to London than the Jaguars do.
Yeah, I mean, you still have the time difference though.
Yeah.
So
it's like a 6:30 game for them.
Yeah, it's like a 6:30 a.m. game for them. So like that part of it I get. I just think the Rams have more weapons than just Puka.
Money line is certainly that's like the spread, but like at the same time, I'm trying to be the I think the Jaguars come out of this game because it's a home game for them. It's essentially a home game for them. So, well, literally, it is technically a home game for them.
I actually don't hate that for you, Pat. Like I think the Jags Rams, I think it'll be closer than we think.
Correct.
And I would not be surprised if the Jags came away because Puka's out, but I couldn't do that.
Current spread's 3.
It is 3. It's 3 solid.
Yeah, and it was it's 3 solid. So here's what I'll say about everything you said. I agree. The reason why I went with Rams and it was week 3, not week 2. They lost in week 2 to Cincinnati when they should have won that game.
Yeah. Yep.
They lost to week 3 because of a Nico Collins fumble in the red zone and then an interception in the red zone late. Those two kind of like killed it because Houston still couldn't find their offense yet. And they won a 17-10 game with 2 missed field goals by the Texans too. So, but I really blame the Nico Collins fumble. Like, what are you doing getting stripped from behind? And then they would have also lost to the Chiefs had it not been a pick six, right? So I look at those 2 plays. They're 2 plays away from being 3-3. But they're also a couple handful of plays away from being 6-0. So I do agree with the fact that they do have a solid squad. Do I trust the Rams more or do I trust the Jags more?
Yeah.
I trust I trust the Rams coaching staff more. And coaching means more when you go overseas to London.
That's totally fair. Well, Cohen, I think, has been killing it, but to your point, Stafford is like literally. I think he leads the league in passing, and that's because of Nakua largely. But like Stafford is looking like a spring chicken, and don't get me wrong. This is spread. The spread being 2.5, 3 is what makes me actually really like the Jaguars here. That's where I'm at, and
that's right.
I think this is closer to a pick'em than things are than people think.
Well, I mean, that would make sense based on the spread. If it was a legit home game for the Jags, it would be a pick'em.
Yeah, because it's Jags +3, right?
Yeah, it's Jags +3. So
if this was in Jacksonville, I think this is 2.5 or 3.
It's probably 1. Yeah. It's probably
1.5. Yeah, maybe 1.5. Yeah.
So don't disagree. Now here's one that just baffles me.
I'm sick. I'm sick of this. Yeah.
In all fairness, you threw these slides together.
I know, and I forgot that I had 3. Yeah, I forgot that I had 3 in a row. Why don't you guys tell me why the Chiefs are going to beat the crap out of the Raiders, and then I'll just.
So. It's the Chiefs. They're finally turning a corner. Like if this game happened week 3, after the Chiefs were 0-2, Raiders were 1-1, looked good versus a Patriots team that was decent, but absolutely looked like crap. Like I get why there's a glimmer of hope for the Raiders.
I only have one thing to say. Who to home?
Well, there's that. There's a lot of things here. Like Kansas City's favored by 12.5.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them in Las Vegas. No, I'm sorry. Keep going.
I mean,
and I'm gonna. I still hear you, but I'll be right back.
Okay, right back. You're good.
Okay. I can still hear you.
Good. Yeah, and you can still talk to us too, unless you mute yourself, which you did.
Yeah.
So here's the reason why you like the Raiders. Right. Here's the reason that you could foresee the Raiders actually doing something. I don't believe in them, to be very clear.
Enlighten me.
But, well, wrong button. Correct button. No, incorrect button. Correct button. There we go. Here's the reason why you can say
you can rationalize.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a good word. Rationalize. Thank you for being my English teacher.
You're welcome.
The Raiders have Genty. And they can exploit outside, which is where Kansas City gets beat. Bowers being out probably still hurts.
That sucks.
But the Raiders can run the ball. So if they can run the ball and control the clock and keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hand, they have a shot.
Yeah.
They have a puncher's chance.
It's
also a puncher's chance of me versus Ronda Rousey in the octagon.
Yeah, you get a good shot in, you can win.
Not with my hamstring in its current
No,
state.
not currently, but like when you're 100% healthy, you get one good punch in. You can.
Well, I would have to rely on my pure unadulterated fat. That's where I would lean some weight.
You lean some weight.
I'd hit him. I'd hit him with the people's elbow.
All right.
And when I say them, I'd say Ronda Rousey. So, however, I would easily tap out. Have you not seen that episode of Entourage? where
No,
she
I've
like
never.
challenges
I've
Turtle.
actually never seen Entourage. I
Funny
think I would
show.
like it though. Yeah.
She like Turtle wants to ask her out, and she says, "If you last however long with me, you can go out on a date. But if you last like a minute with me, you can me." And he's like, "Sign me up."
Sign me.
And it doesn't happen.
Whoa!
Rax, don't make
My
Pat
God.
feel good about his
He's a
pick.
Raiders fan. He's a Raiders fan.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You could be a Raiders fan, Rax, and understand that it was a terrible decision to pick the Raiders.
Can I explain where
You
my
can now
coming from?
explain.
Okay.
You can now explain.
Yeah.
Explain,
And
Lucy.
I want you to know that you eloquently put the Chiefs pick. Yes, that wasn't eloquently said. The Raiders. Look, Bowers being hurt. I made this pick before I knew Bowers would probably not play. That's on me, but I'm gonna stand by it. Second,
Stand by me.
and I appreciate you. Yeah, shout out, great movie, Jerry O'Connell. You eloquently said yes. I think and there are certain people that have been on associated with the show that have said that the offensive line bad. Yes, has been, but Genty has in the last couple weeks has shown why they drafted him so high. Now, Gino, no, might not be the guy. Might not be the guy. But I think with a certain and I'm gonna use these words and with a certain
If you say the
game
word
script.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say je ne sais quoi, and I was going to.
Oh no! Oh,
Jenna does not say quoi.
Damn it! I should have done that. No. And look, I am not here to say that the Raiders are a better team than the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs have turned the corner to the point where they have showed that they probably are just going to win the Super Bowl again. Honestly, but I picked the Raiders because of. And I know it was the Titans. I know that it was the Titans. But that defense showed up. That defense. Max Crosby with the players only meeting with the defense has lit a fire underneath this team. He is a Raider. And all they have to do, and the Raiders always show up for the Chiefs. I know it's because it's the division. The Raiders always show up for the Chiefs. To Parker's point, who the home team? Get that. I totally get that. Arrowhead is tough to play in. I would like this better when the Raiders host the Chiefs. But I was against the Raiders last week. And now I'm back on them. And maybe I should have just gone consensus and I would have been better for my records, but I don't know. I just have a feeling, man. I just have a feeling that this Raiders team has turned the corner, and all they need to do, in my opinion, is score 20 plus points, and I think they win. I truly think they score 21 points, they win this game.
I like how you say that like it's easy. Oh, you scored 21 points.
Yeah, just hit a home run, big dumper,
Considering the next team that we're going to discuss.
Am I the lone wolf on this?
You're not lone wolf this next one. I don't think.
Okay.
If you did them in order, you're not.
I don't know. I know I was lone wolf on most of them.
No. Kel's the
thank
lone wolf
God.
here.
Kel is the lone wolf. Right.
I want to throw this out because there was a graphic that I found the other day. And it was teams that have scored 18 points.
Oh, yeah. You saw this? Can you put this in?
I think I posted this in our group.
Yeah, yes, the Facebook. Yeah, the Facebook video. Yep.
It was teams that have scored 18 points or more in the NFL. 31 of them.
Do you have it?
31 of them.
You gotta play it if you can.
There's 31 of them. I gotta find it. I gotta find it in the group me.
Dude,
I know I posted.
That made me laugh so hard when you posted that.
So 18 points or more. There's 31 of them. There's one that hadn't. and it's the Browns.
Well, but then do the
But
other
then,
thing. So the other
but
thing,
then, but then
Uh-huh.
there were 12 Major League Baseball teams that have scored 18 points in a game this season.
unreal.
They call them runs.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
just the fact that the Browns have been outscored by
What is this?
12 Major League Baseball teams.
What
this
is
year
the spread in this game? Though it's
is
gotta be close.
wild.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gotta be
2.5.
close.
It's 2.5.
What?
In
2.5?
favor of Cleveland, by the way.
No, I'm hammering that right now.
Only because of the home team. That's
Yeah.
the only reason.
That has to be the
Yeah.
only piece,
That's the only reason.
but it's
Oh, I'm
Hawaii.
hammering that right now. I don't care.
I'm
hammering
trying to
the Browns.
find the post that I actually made.
The Dolphins
I'm
stink
trying
too.
to find it. Listen, the Dolphins at least have an offense. Their defense is just trash, but I don't think
Well,
the
they have
Browns'
Jalen
offense
Waddle
is
and
any good.
Etienne. Yeah,
Right.
no, you're not wrong.
Like, I just don't think. I don't think their offense is.
No,
any
it's 2.5.
good.
It's 2.5 for the Browns. Shit, I don't know if I want to take that
And
now.
obviously the Dolphins offense took a hit.
Okay, here
without
it is. I think I
Tyreek
found
Hill.
it. I think I found it.
I'm gonna take the Browns. I don't care.
Question: have you scored 18 points in a game this season?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the number of
So there.
baseball teams up here.
So the baseball teams, I'll read them off. And it's like every college football team, by the way, has
Oh
scored 18
yeah,
points.
yeah.
Like every
I thought that
single
was
major conference
hilarious.
football team, including Virginia Tech, who has been trashed this year.
Yeah.
There
It's-
were a whopping 13 Major League Baseball teams that have scored 18 points, but we
18.
call them runs. The Yankees, the Mariners, the Red Sox, the Baltimore Orioles, the Dodgers, the Phillies, the Rangers, the Blue Jays, the Padres, the Astros, the Reds, the Royals, the Cubs, and the Mets. So there were 14 of 20 Major League Baseball teams scored 18 runs this year. The Browns have yet to score 18 points.
Wow.
This year. To take the Browns is wild to me.
Yeah.
So, Kel, I love you. Yet I don't know how you take the Browns here. I don't know how Vegas takes the Browns here.
Yeah. That's more.
Yeah,
Ohio
it's
than-
it's 2.5 for the Browns.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That defense. It's the defense.
It's the defense. Fine. I think the Dolphins can put up 20. And if they can put up 20, the
wins.
Browns don't win
Yeah.
because the Browns can't score 18 points.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that. And that's where we're going. Next, here's your last lone wolf here. I think it's your last. No, you have one more. You have one more lone wolf. We can kind of go quick. Pat's Titans.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Cam Ward.
Oh no, I don't either.
I believe he has some fight in him, but I don't believe in Cam Ward.
Talk to me next year.
Just give me a second.
So that's where we're at.
I don't have a second, is what I'm telling you.
Pat, go ahead, take care of it. You're good. We'll kind of you got the Titans. You're good. That's where we're at. We'll advance storyline there. Panthers Jets. I am going to let Parker say his piece on the Panthers here, and then I'll come back and defend the Jets pick because I think I need to help out at my front door as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Panthers recently they've played better. I'm not a total believer in the Panthers, but I'm definitely not a believer in the Jets. Let me look real quick of the Panthers recently because they're actually putting up a fight, and it's I mean, the Panthers beat the Cowboys last week 30-27, so their offense is actually doing something. But I don't know. I mean, the Jets are really bad. I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to believe that any team can go winless on the season, but they're the only winless team thus far. Does that change this week? I think there's a good chance that happens, but the Panthers have actually played better recently, so I'm believing in the Panthers a little bit.
What was I the only lone wolf for the Titans? By the way, no.
Yes, you were.
I
Yes.
wasn't. Oh, I was. Okay.
You were.
Yes.
Can I?
We
Can I?
advanced.
Can I?
Yeah. Do you want to give your small explanation?
Just,
Go for
just
it.
quick. Yeah, just quick.
Just quick. Go ahead.
I think that they found. Oh, there you go. I think that everybody is getting on their knees for Drake May and the Patriots and need to pump those brakes because I think the Titans might have found something. And everybody's saying, "Oh, Vrabel back in Tennessee, he's gonna." Sure, is that a possibility? Absolutely. But also, what about Cam Ward and the Titans just upsetting the Patriots? Look, do I think that I am on the wrong side? What is the spread? What is the spread
7.5.
for the Patriots, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Well, yeah. So I kind of maybe might be regretting this pick, but at the same time, I stand by it. I think Cam. I think he's a better player than people are giving him credit for. I think he is going to be he is going to be that guy for the Titans. And yeah, there is a part of me that thinks now that Mike Vrabel just goes and beats the crap out of the Titans with Drake May, but whatever. Anyway, all right, we can move on.
No, you're
That
good.
was
You're
fun.
good. I
Yeah.
listen. Do I think they have a puncher's chance? Yes. Do I think it happens? No.
That you know what? That's actually
Everybody has a puncher's
exactly
chance. Everybody has a puncher's chance.
yeah. And
And-
for this game, I mean, the Jets stink.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I do not disagree.
They're
The
so
Panthers
bad.
are trash on the road.
They're
That's
both
fair.
bad. This is probably this is the worst game of this is the worst game.
I think this is a front runner for Rock Fight of the Week.
This very well could be
What was
Here's
that rock fight?
the rock fight of the week. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
on the Sports GPS the rock fight of the week is there's criteria.
Bad
There has
game.
to be, it's got to be the lowest score. It's the lowest scoring game, but it cannot
Yeah.
like there were no rock fights last week because the
Yeah.
max criteria is there could be no more than 3 touchdowns scored.
Oh yeah, this is
So
this is
like
right there.
the ultimate rock fight of the week
Oh,
was
yeah.
like Miami versus Pittsburgh
Oh.
back in 2013.
No
It
more
was
than
6-3.
three.
No more than 3.
No
Like,
more
you
than
can have
3.
3 touchdowns. You have 3
So
touchdowns.
3
Is the
is-
max.
Yeah.
Is the max you're
the
allowed to have.
max.
Hmm?
Oh yeah,
Otherwise,
I love
it can't
that.
be considered
I
a
love that.
rock fight of the week.
I think it's 2 touchdowns for the Panthers, 1 for the Jets.
Yeah, very easily.
Yeah.
Here's the only reason why I like the Jets. It can't continue to be this bad.
It can. And it will.
It can't be.
It can,
And the
and it
Panthers
will.
are
They're
bad,
bad.
on the road.
No. Well, okay, they're bad on the road, but they're Bryce Young and Leggett and T Mac and Dowdle, who is like the star of like fantasy football the last 2 weeks. Are you kidding me?
I do not disagree.
He's what 400 yards in his last 2
Yeah,
games.
they put up 30 against a really bad defense in the Cowboys at
Yeah.
home.
It like Dallas.
But what was the other one? Who did he do that against the other week?
At Atlanta at home, and Atlanta couldn't do anything offensively.
And Atlanta is a good team.
They are a good team. Atlanta
Yeah.
can't play on the road,
They
and it
definitely
was
have
in
moments.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina's
I don't-
0-3 on the road. They're 3-0 at home.
The road and home thing, I just
It's
I
big,
mean,
man. It's
it
big.
okay, that's fair. If you think that is something, then I
Well, I
respect
look at it
you.
this way too. The Panthers have scored 30 points in 20. They've scored 30 points twice in 27 in their 3 home games. On the road, they've scored 13, 22, and 10.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
they're literally
But
8 points or worse on the road than they
but
are.
they're
at home.
also not traveling that far to go to to New Jersey.
Not fully disagreeing with you in that. Let me look at what the weather report is too.
Oh! We didn't talk about the Browns Dolphins weather report. Did you see that?
I did not.
Did you see the Browns game weather report, CJ? I meant to ask you, dude.
Well, we can look at
60
that.
mile-per-hour winds, if not more, are
Yeah, which
projected
actually
for.
even more favors
Well,
Miami.
we're taking the
Right.
under. Yeah,
Oh
we're
yeah,
taking the under.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Let's look at the 10
Yeah.
day.
And they said it could even be up to 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's
winds.
all the rain and all the wind on Sunday.
Yeah, dude.
That's-
I saw that today.
Hammer the under.
Hammer the under. I don't even
Um,
know if that favors either one of them. I have no idea.
It favors Miami because
Yeah.
Miami
think
gets
so?
in trouble when Tua throws the football.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just
That's
hand
fair.
the
Like,
ball off.
You just give it to A-Chain.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
big day for
Just
AJ.
hand the ball off. Yeah,
Just
damn it.
hand it to A-Chain.
Who the heck
70,
are- who
40,
the-
partly
Who are the
sunny.
Browns even handing it off to at this point? Jerome Ford? Is that who they are? I don't even know.
Yeah,
Oh no, Junkins.
Oh,
Rookie out of Ohio
Junkins.
State, 'cause he finally signed.
Okay. Yeah.
73 and sunny in New York. I'm not really seeing much rain in the forecast. And then,
But
I mean,
did
winds
you-
are going to be tough. It's going to be
Wait,
10 to
wait,
20
did-
mile an hour winds.
Did you just look up the Browns Dolphins?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh,
I said
okay.
it's going to be 87% chance of rain. It's going to be miserable.
Yeah.
40,
60 to
40 mile an
90
hour
per
sustained.
mile an hour.
Well,
'Cause the-
sustained at 40. It's like it's the polar
forget-
vortex.
I forget what quarterback it was, but I'd heard very, very
20,
good quarterback
20
who
to
said,
30 with gusts to 40 and gusts to 40 and 60.
yeah, and I'd heard a quarterback. I forget who it was. I wish I could remember it, but like a NFL quarterback, a very, very good quarterback, who said the rain is not what
Oh, the wind is
rain-
Oh
brutal.
yeah.
the wind is worse than the rain. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I
That's
said,
crazy, dude. That's
if this
crazy.
game was in Carolina, I think it's a consensus. Like everybody picks the Panthers, but
Okay.
because the game's in New York
No, it's fair.
and
No,
the
I
Panthers
get
just
you.
have not traveled well.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's fair.
That's the-
I totally.
This is a
yeah.
pure Huda home team.
I honestly couldn't. Oh, here we go. All
Well,
right.
Benny
Well, I wish
on
Benny was
the
here.
Vikings here. I don't hate the pick because I actually thought about
No,
reversing
me
my
neither.
bird.
I don't hate it either.
Yeah,
This
me
was I was just kind of shocked that everybody else went Eagles.
What's
They
the
have
what's
to
the
get right
spread here?
1.5
Yeah, that's
in
what
favor of Philly.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
so
that
like
it's gonna be a big
I'm a little. I'll just give my quick take on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a little worried that this is a trap for the Eagles. I think a lot of people are going to be on this. I think that Minnesota is a place to. What was it? I don't know what that is.
Benny is taking the over for Pat on Lone Wolves.
Love that.
Uh,
No, I'm way more, but yes,
I don't think this would constitute as a trap because the Eagles face the Giants at home next week.
No, that's not a trap, in my opinion.
So that's what I'm saying.
mean,
Like I don't think
yeah.
they're going to be overlooking the Vikings to look at the Giants
yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's
because
fair.
we just played the Giants last week in
lost.
East Rutherford and
Yeah.
lost on the road.
But like,
So they're going to be
I
breaking
think-
down that tape hard, but they know they got to
But
beat the
this is-
Vikings.
this is JJ McCarthy. I think back,
don't know.
back in the States too. By the way, this is their first game in Minnesota.
I actually feel
since
better about
going
it if it's
to
JJ
London.
McCarthy.
And
If JJ
then
McCarthy plays, I feel a lot better about it.
Really?
Oh
you would rather face JJ than Carson?
Then Carson Wentz, absolutely.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
That's honestly surprising to me.
1,000%.
It's JJ. It's JJ first game with Jordan Addison. He's back in Minnesota. I think Minnesota is an actual home field advantage.
Sure.
And
Minnesota is coming off the bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to your point, and I think you're going to say it, and I'll let you say it. This is the game where the Eagles, if they don't get right here, this is the get right game for the Eagles.
It
If
has
they
to be.
don't,
Yeah.
if they don't get right here, they are in trouble, brother. They need to maybe make a trade. If the
Oh,
Eagles
they're going to make a
don't
trade
I was
regardless.
cover
They need
this,
it. Yeah.
They need to make a trade period.
what is this? 5.5, 3.5? What is the spread?
It's 1.5
1.5
for
for
Philly.
for
Philly.
Philly.
Philly's minus
1.5 for
1.5.
Philly?
Yep.
If they don't win and cover the, well, obviously win, you're covering.
You're probably
Uh,
covering. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't win, that's why I had to be on the Eagles, because if they don't do this, something is wrong. And I did not want to be on the side of being wrong.
Here's
And yeah, go ahead.
the reason I'm
sorry.
going for them. No,
go
you're
ahead.
good. You're
Go
good.
ahead.
You're good.
Yeah,
That when Jalen Hurts gets backed into a corner, he rises up.
we hope so.
Jalen Hurts, he's
Somebody.
done it. He's done it everywhere. Every time he's been backed into a corner, he shows up the next week, does the right thing. If Kevin Patullo can just put him in the good spot here, yeah, Rob agrees with me. I would much rather face JJ McCarthy than Carson Wentz. But yes, if the Eagles can actually finish sacks, they're getting to the quarterback more than any team in the NFL. They're just not completing the sacks. So they just need to finish off their sacks. Jalen Hurts needs to see wide open AJ Brown across the middle.
Yes.
And realize that Brian Baldinger broke this down incredibly.
No.
Man-to-man zero coverage. It was zero blitz. And the only person that could have even remotely been a safety help was shading over Dallas Goedert and Jahan Dotson instead of shading over top of A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, which means he's manned up versus Dallas Goedert. He isn't shading over because there's no way you're helping on Dallas Goedert and Jahan Dotson when you have A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith on the other side. You're helping that side of that. He needed to recognize that pre-snap.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he gets better. I think he gets right. And
He needs to
I
throw the
also
freaking
don't
ball.
hate that. Yeah, that they just need to give it to Barkley.
Oh,
And let the offensive line eat.
They had to get the run game going, and he needs to throw the freaking ball.
Yeah. So
That's what
I
I'm
think
on
it'll
the
get right.
Eagles. I'm with you. It needs to get right. And did you saw? I'm assuming you saw this. That Hurts, Smith, and AJ Brown all had like a little meeting this week.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Gotta get right. Gotta get right. If they don't win that game, then I don't even know what to do. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I don't
and
know
the
either.
the Eagles will be in trouble. They'll be in trouble. They will
Kel
be.
taking a lone
Chargers.
wolf here with the Chargers.
I don't hate it.
I don't either.
yeah.
I don't hate
I'm a
it.
Colts fan, and I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think what's going on here is that the Chargers' offensive line is just bad. There is Hampton not hurt. Somebody else. Somebody
Hampton's
was hurt.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if
Um,
Hampton's playing in this game, I'd probably take the Chargers.
No, but I still
Colts look
take the
good.
Colts.
Chargers are only favored by 1.5 at home.
Yeah.
Parker, you got a good football team, bro.
I know. It's fun.
It's really weird.
It is.
Here's the one thing that I'll take for the Chargers here. Like
Yeah.
we all agree that the Cardinals are not that great of a football team.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they took the Colts to the wire.
Oh, they did.
That's fair.
They did.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, just looking at that that gives you a little, okay, like, could they
What's the
be,
spread in
could
this
they
game?
not be? 1.5 in favor of the Chargers.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
wow.
think that's just because they're home,
Home
right? Like,
team, yeah.
if it's not home, and for everybody out there that's like, oh, home doesn't matter. Vegas literally swings the line by anywhere between 2 points and 3 points based on the home team and their model.
Yeah,
So
I
they
think this is
literally
probably
move the line to the home team. So neutral
This is
site,
probably
it's a
yeah.
pick 'em.
I mean,
This
the
is
reason
probably
why,
the best game of the week too.
It's close to.
yeah. I mean, the reason why I think the Colts, cause, I mean, look, Daniel Jones, he's doing great, but Jonathan Taylor has been the man.
Yep.
Like, he has 7 touchdowns already. He's 7 away from breaking Edgerrin James's Colts record for 12,
14?
this season.
Oh, wow.
I think 13. I think, yeah, 13.
Yeah, I think it's 13.
13.
So, like,
sure.
Jonathan Taylor's been great. Daniel Jones has been consistent because he's not just airing it out. He's actually being smart behind center, which is great. Colts have a great offensive line. Their defense is sneaky
Oh.
good. Like, it's sneaky good.
But they have some flaws.
Oh, I'm not telling you it's like awesome, but
They've got some flaws. And if if because they can get exploited. I mean, you got to think the Colts are 5-1, and they're
Well-
3 plays. They're 3 plays away from being 2-4.
Here's what I want to
be
say.
undefeated if Adnan and I Mitchell didn't
Yeah.
drop the ball at the freaking goal line.
And yet,
Good
you
point.
know, but the Broncos win like
But
that was a loss waiting to happen.
The game
Cardinals had
here
the
to
lead late.
me- The game here to me is literally one in the trenches, and that is the offensive lines.
Yeah.
The Colts have an unbelievable offensive line, whereas the Chargers have an absolutely atrocious offensive line that is getting Justin Herbert killed. That's where, like, if we're picking just wins,
Yeah.
I'm taking the Colts because of that. In the trenches, the Colts offensive line is unreal. It's Quentin Nelson is. If they were going to give MVPs to offensive linemen, he would be up there to potentially win.
Tough
MVP.
to give it to a guard, but I get where you're coming from.
Right.
No. I mean, watch him just run when he pulls, and Jonathan Taylor is having a career year because of guys like Quentin Nelson. Like,
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying it's tough to give an MVP to a guard.
Oh no! It will never go to an offensive lineman. I'm
saying even an offensive, even if it was, if you had an MVP for offensive lineman, it's tough to give one to a guard compared to a tackle or a center.
But if you were going to give it to somebody, it would be a Quentin Nelson type.
Quentin Nelson's is in the conversation. I'll give you that.
He is an unreal.
It's just tough to give it to a guard, is what I'm saying.
But like if we're gonna pick this game based off of offensive line versus defensive line versus blah blah blah, you go Colts.
Yeah, and that's why all of us but Kel picked the Colts. Giants at Broncos. Who the home team?
Yeah, I'm with you.
No, that's fair. No, I don't hate that. I am certainly riding the Dart Scatterbow type wave right now, and I also don't know if I think this is a big prove it game for Bo Nix and the Broncos. I really do, and I think that the Giants are playing with house money, which is why I take them, and I think that there's no real sense that the Giants just beat the crap out of your Eagles, man. Like they beat the shit, excuse my language, out of the Eagles.
Jalen Hurts lost that game for the Eagles.
Well, didn't the Broncos also beat the Eagles?
Yeah, that was also the same deal.
So, but either way, the Giants. No, you say whatever you say. The Giants beat the shit out of the Eagles, and they did. They beat them by what, 17 points?
They beat them by 17 when Jalen Hurts missed a wide open Devonta Smith and a wide open AJ Brown.
Okay.
And when he did that flipped the field to get the touchdown. What I'm saying is, if two throws go differently, that game's tight. I'm saying it's not the blowout happened because they lost everything, right?
Good on you for saying it was a blowout, because it was a blowout. and they were what, like 7.5 point favorites. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
it was the worst loss that the Eagles have
yeah.
had in a
Yeah.
while.
So
in a
the
while.
Giants and the Broncos also beat the Eagles. The Giants are going to
And the
go
greatest
into Denver.
comeback that the Broncos have ever had on the road. The Broncos
Sure.
have had
Not-
two
not
wins
ever.
when down 14 going into the fourth quarter on the road ever. Do you know how many losses they've had in that scenario?
Probably
113.
a lot.
113.
Well,
So
they beat
the Eagles, the Broncos were 1-113 until the Eagles have literally collapsed twice
Yeah.
in the last 2
Stinks.
weeks.
Sucks.
It's not like those teams are unstoppable, is what I'm trying to point out.
Sucks to see. You would wish that the Eagles would
That's
win.
my point here. It's like you were trying to
no.
compare that both of these teams beat, so like they're going to be no. The Broncos went
No,
into
just
Philly, scored 14 unanswered, and
I think
then
that the Giants and Broncos are both good teams. That's what
I
I'm
think the
trying to say.
Broncos are clearly better
Yeah,
than the Giants.
Broncos defense is
And that's totally fine.
really good.
I think the Giants have figured something out with Dart and Scotabo. I think they're playing with house money. They're playing
That'll give you.
Yeah.
absolutely just like balls to the walls. The defense is one thing. Obviously, no neighbors. I get that. This is a prove it game for the Broncos, and I don't think that I think that they're here in the footsteps of the Chiefs. I think the Chargers get right, and I think that the Giants are going to take advantage of the NFC East being a little bit vulnerable right now, and that's where I have the Giants. I really do think that they squeak this out, and by squeak I mean I don't know what the spread is, but probably by a touchdown, maybe even
Denver,
3.
Denver's favored by 6.5.
No, so I like the Giants to win by a field goal.
This is a prove it game for Bo Nix more than just the team of the
Right.
Broncos.
Correct.
Or for Bo
Yes,
Nix.
correct. I like exactly. That's
Giants-
where I'm. Yes, I
Giants
like that
have
a
not
lot.
won outside of the friendly confines of the Meadowlands. Broncos have not lost in Mile High this year.
This year. Okay, that's fair.
This year.
So it's literally a prove it game for both sides. And
It's more like the Broncos just need to make sure that they
Well,
hold on to superiority
yeah.
in the AFC West.
and I like at this point I think it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs have this superior. I mean, the Chiefs are still the team. in the AFC
Yes,
West.
but what I'm saying
I
is
hate
this
it.
early standings where the Broncos are currently, the Broncos and the Chargers are currently
Yeah,
leading the
Chiefs
West
are just gonna-
because the
the
Chiefs are
are gonna win the
3-3.
Super Bowl. You know what? Honestly, I'm about to put a bet on the Chiefs to win the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
lordy.
But I do like what Parker just said. What did you just say? It's a prove it game for.
It's a prove it
Nick.
game for Bo Nix more than just
Correct.
the Broncos as a team.
Correct. That is exactly where I'm at.
All right, this is one of back-to-back games where who the heck knows who wins this thing.
My
Yeah,
My
I like that too.
reasoning
I like that. Yeah.
is simply who the home team.
I completely understand.
Yeah, I do too.
The Commanders just handed a game to the Chicago Bears,
Mm-hmm.
and
Chiefs
they
are
are
the
going
freaking
to
Super
put
Bowl favorites. That's
a
insane.
whooping on a Cowboys team to make themselves feel good about life.
Yeah.
This Cowboys defense couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper
Oh
bag.
yeah, their defense
Well,
is
they
there.
stink.
They
They're
just-
really bad.
They just
Yeah.
lost to Bryce Young, who also can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. And they just
Christ,
lost to him. And so the Commanders this is a pure get right game for the Commanders after what happened on Monday night to the Bears and literally cost all of us money. Shout out to whoever had the Bears on the money line. You made bank.
Yeah.
That's what this is. I do not trust the Cowboys defense as far as I can throw them. Jaden Daniels coming back. Scary Terry most likely going to be back for this one. They're going to expose that Dallas secondary. That's why I'm taking the Commanders. Pat, I don't know if you have anything to add to that.
No, this is really the who the freak knows, man. I don't know. I think the loser of this game is going to, the Cowboy. Dak. I have to give Dak some props. I think
No, you
Dak has been. I'm going to. I think Dak has
You
been
can't.
playing like
You'll have
at
to.
an MVP
Right.
level. And I think the Commanders have just been surviving. So these are bad defenses. Take the over. Have some fun with this. Bet some anytime touchdowns. Dak, I hate to use the H word, but I hate Dak Prescott. His favorite color is gray. He's a loser. He's an idiot. I love Jaden Daniels on the other side, but Dak is playing MVP level football right now.
Sure.
But I go Commanders. I like them more. I think Jaden will. He's gonna bounce back from that little fumble that he did, and give me the Commanders.
Fair enough. We jump to the other one, Falcons 49ers. Both of you guys are on the Falcons. I'm riding with Rob and the 49ers here. Go ahead. Explain your Falcons.
Yeah, I don't. The Niners are so banged up, and now that Fred Warner is out,
Truth.
like I think that's huge.
Sure.
I mean that's their best defensive player. I know Bosa's out as well, but you lose him, you still don't have Brock Purdy. Not that he's like amazing, but do we really believe Mac Jones week to week? I don't. The Falcons have played better recently. That I know they've won 2 in a row. I'm not saying they're playing like top level teams during this small little win streak, but Falcons are playing better, and the Niners are so banged up. I just don't believe that they can win this game, even though they're home team.
Pat, what do you want to add?
No, I'll just add. I think that people are sleeping on the Falcons. I think that they're using Bijan Robinson like way. He is clearly the number one guy right now, and I just like number one fantasy. And as Parker said, and I'll just leave it at this: the 49ers are just banged up all over the place.
Yes.
Sure. I'll say this. Sunday night game, prime time. Mac Jones going to step up.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
No,
where I'm at.
Yeah,
I don't.
fine.
I hate Brock Purdy with the fire of 1,000 passions, 1,000 suns. So I'm glad that Mac Jones is doing this.
Why
And
do you
then
hate
if you
Brock
look
Purdy?
at, he's such a he just rubs
What
me
is
the
there
wrong
to
way.
hate about him?
There's plenty to hate about him.
What is there to hate about him? I'm asking you.
Plenty to hate.
What is there
I
to
don't like-
hate about Brock Purdy?
I don't like
Mr.
Brock Purdy.
Irrelevant.
I just don't like
Why?
Brock Purdy.
What? Because of the Eagles game?
He's a little whiny. You know what?
Why? How?
Step up, play football.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna need you to let me know. I have
Step
there's
up, play football.
zero in my eyes. There's zero reason why you should hate Brock Purdy.
Not a fan.
All
Just
right?
not a fan of him.
I'm indifferent.
That's
I shouldn't say
strange.
hate. Hate's strong. You shouldn't hate anybody.
Okay.
Right.
That's
I loathe him
very,
entirely.
I
very
loathe entirely.
That is
Um,
honestly the strangest thing that I've ever heard.
Purdy as system quarterback gets hyped. Yeah, thank you.
But
He's
but,
not
like,
good.
what-
Brock
Okay,
Purdy is
again.
not good.
So
I
you don't
definitely
like him
don't
because he's
agree.
not good?
I don't like him because he's not good and he gets too much praise.
And he's
Why?
getting paid a lot.
Huh?
Who cares about what they get paid? They get paid what they're.
I said he gets too much praise.
no. Well,
He
Parker
gets
said the same
called a top 5 quarterback
thing.
in the league, and he's not.
Nobody says he's a top 5 quarterback. Whoever says that, if anybody is telling you that, then they just don't listen. to them.
Talking heads on ESPN did it all last year.
No, let's. Show me a segment where that happened.
10-4.
That's
I'll do it.
crazy.
10-4.
Oh, 100% do it.
Oh,
They had him
yeah,
as a top
fine.
5 quarterback last year on ESPN.
I don't
Multiple
think
people.
that's true.
Multiple people.
Don't think that's true.
They also had
If
him.
if you find me a segment, I will send you $10. If you find me a single ESPN segment where they said that Brock Purdy was a top 5 quarterback, $10 to you, sir. I just don't understand the hate for Brock Purdy, man. I mean,
I just don't.
Mr. Irrelevant. Like, good for him. He's made a
Okay,
name
so
for himself.
why an ESPN analyst believes 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy is a top 5 NFL signal caller from
Well, it's
May
not a
22nd
segment.
of this year.
That wasn't
Discourse
a
about the
segment, though.
49ers quarterback Brock Purdy has been
Not a
revitalized
segment.
after the final pick.
Not a segment. You said segment.
Clark said, and I quote, everybody says, oh, was Brock Purdy a top 10 quarterback? And I say, I don't care because he's a top 5 quarterback. With
Was
Kyle
this a segment, like
Shanahan, he is a top 5 quarterback.
A video segment.
Literally
they had a video.
quoted from ESPN's Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
We said segment, not like
I'm saying this is one example. You don't have to
Oh,
pay
that's
me
fair.
$10. I don't
No, that's
care.
fair.
I'm
That's
just saying
fair.
this has
Yeah.
been said.
And I agree.
Oh, yeah. So fair.
So that's my point. Is there
Okay.
have been talking heads on ESPN that have called him a top 5
Well, Ryan
quarterback,
Clark is a freaking.
but yet nobody ever says Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback.
Oh, I think.
I don't
think
believe
that's
he
been
is
said
either.
Now.
Right.
I don't
No,
believe
I think
he is
I think
either.
Hurts. I think Hurts has been told.
Comparatively.
I think they've said that about Hurts.
I will hear
recently.
more people say Brock Purdy is a top 5
No,
quarterback,
not
and the
anymore.
49ers would have beaten
Not
the
anymore.
Eagles in the
Yes.
NFC Championship
would've.
game.
They would've.
You're a liar. You're 100% a liar.
No, they would have.
If Purdy stayed in that game,
They absolutely would have beaten them.
Nope.
100%.
I
Yep.
see, and that same slander is the reason why I don't like Brock Purdy.
Well, that's not. I'm not saying Brock Purdy was
Full advance.
good. I'm just saying they would have beaten
Bucks, you're a
the
lone
Eagles.
wolf here, and it's because you believe in Baker. I think the Lions
Correct.
have a bounce back game.
That is.
I could have gone either way here too. I don't see the Lions losing 2 at home.
That's fair. I hated picking this game.
I didn't like this pick either. To be clear, I didn't like this pick either.
Yeah.
I could have very
I
easily
hated
picked the
picking.
Bucks because
Yeah.
Baker's
I
playing at
love
an
Baker.
MVP level, and I hate the fact that I want Baker to get popped
Why?
so
Why
bad
did you say that?
because he's literally running. Last game, avoids a sack, runs out,
Yeah.
avoids a tackle, dives for the first down,
That was
and then steps up, does the flex thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Where that same flex move was called a penalty against his team
Well,
and my team in the
also-
first 4 weeks.
also,
I'm sorry. So he's allowed to do it,
Right.
but
Patty Mahomes
defensive
also
players
got
can't do
away.
it.
Pat Mahomes.
He's not off the bane. I'm not a big fan of Patrick Mahomes either.
Yeah. He got away with it the other day.
Lord,
I don't know.
every listener of the Sports GBS podcast knows I am not a fan of Patrick Mahomes.
True.
If they're gonna call freaking taunting, they have to just call it. But
Call it every single
but-
time.
by the
That's
way,
the point.
and
Right.
I think you guys would both agree. Don't fucking call. Excuse my language. Don't
Who
call.
cares? We're not clean.
Don't call taunting. Like
I'm in
let
agreement with you.
them
I
do
agree.
it.
I am
Let them
100%
do
in
it. Who
agreement with you.
cares?
I agree.
Just
Well,
don't
if you're
spit on
gonna
the guy.
call it, then call it across the board.
Every time. Correct.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. And Baker
Okay.
is way too flashy for me.
Hmm.
I
No,
like
I
my
love him.
quarterbacks to be a little bit less flashy.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've also been the first one, and Parker will tell me here too. I am the first one to say that I do not like massive bat flips in baseball.
Oh, that is correct.
Cannot stand it. Act
I
like
say-
you've been there before.
I say flip the bat to the moon.
The biggest bat flip I ever hated was Joey Bats.
Oh,
That was
really?
a good one.
Oh, cannot stand it.
That was a good one, though.
And this was borderline for me. The Reese
Fire the
Hoskins
bat.
throwing the bat to the ground.
Uh-huh.
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it because it wasn't just chucked in the air all willy-nilly. It at least was to the ground. It was
Where's,
safer
where's-
in my head.
Where's,
Like
our,
Ronald
where's our
Acuna.
boy? Where's our
Yeah,
boy?
Ronald. All right, here's another one. Ronald Acuna
his name?
bat flipping a single.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Where's our guy? Shit. I'm sorry for swearing. Cussing.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is the last slide, by the way, and then we're done.
What's the guy's name? That came on. Oh man, why can't I think of his name?
Yeah, if you believe love is
This, right here.
antonym
Right here.
from,
This guy. Who's this
You,
guy's
do,
name
you
again?
love Acuna?
I do not like Acuna.
No,
Both of them.
this
I hate
guy.
both of them.
This
Oh,
guy
really?
who came on, did a video. Hammer.
Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer. He's one of those guys. He's
Out.
like this.
I'm out on all bat flips. I'm out on big time showboating. So here's things I find acceptable on the football field to celebrate. Touchdown. You get in the end zone.
Do whatever you want.
Go ahead. Have yourself a little celebration, right? You want to, but do it with your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a teammate celebration, well, you bring Leo lineman in. I'm a big fan of that. You know, like the duck, duck, goose. That was funny. You're bringing the teammates in. You do the electric slide with all your boys. I'm in, right? 100%. I'm in on those. The first downs, if you want to go ahead and give me a point,
Yeah.
and then go back to the huddle, totally cool with that.
Yeah.
If you're a defender and you hit a sack and you want to do your sack thing, totally cool with that too. You did a thing. I'm in on that. It's the, you just make a big tackle for a loss. You do a small little thing, and then you go back to the huddle. Cool. That's a thing. The bat flips in baseball, where you're sitting there, you're posing, and then you chuck the bat 50 feet in the air.
Uh-huh.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it for a second, set the bat down, and then take your stroll. Totally in on it.
Well, we will have to.
Or
agree
if you want to
disagree.
take 2 minutes to round the bases because you got plunked by the pitcher beforehand, also totally love that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What the I can't.
A lot of things I can go on. Also,
I was gonna
Colts
say, yeah.
by 10, Giants by 10. Oh, wild.
Shout
Oh, wild.
out to our guy.
I don't mind the Colts by 10. Giants by 10.
Yeah, the whole celebration thing. I want all the celebrations. I want.
I think celebrations in football are a little bit better. Celebrations in football,
you hit a home
I
run.
don't have as much.
You hit a home run. You get a touchdown. You sack.
Either.
You get an interception.
You've
Do
been there
whatever
before.
you want to do.
Yeah.
I
Been there.
really don't care. I want all the. I want backflips. I want moonwalks. I want anything. I want Baker Mayfield to get into that guy's face that he ran over and say, "I'm that dog." That's what I want him to do.
Bat flip on a single, yes or no?
Sure.
We're done. I can't live with that. What? Bat flip on a single?
Yeah, you hit it and then quick as you're running the first. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Celebrate whatever. I mean, I'm never gonna hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. You hit one, good for you. What? I'm never
Former
going
MVP bat flips a single.
Yeah.
I'm
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm never going to be upset with any professional celebrating anything that they do, that they get paid millions of. No, I'll never, ever be upset with any celebrations ever. That's just me.
MVP bat
I'm good. I'm good with. I understand where you're coming from. Me personally, celebrate whatever you want to celebrate.
It's a tough
Live
look.
your life.
Yeah.
It's a tough look.
Live your life. You just hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Hell yeah, good for you. Like, do whatever you want to do. To me, I'll never be upset with any of that ever.
Singles, doubles, triples, dingers.
I will never ever be upset with any baseball player celebrating getting a hit off of a baseball pitch. Ever. Never. Doesn't matter to me what it is. I'll never be upset with a football player scoring a touchdown and celebrate.
I'm in, like I said, touchdowns I'm in, sacks I'm in.
Yeah, none
If
of that.
you do some like massive antics for getting a first down, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
You get a first down, you give me a point, I'm good. You go any more than just like a.
The celebrating will never. The celebrating will never ever bother me ever.
You sit there and you hit me with a.
Yeah. Do
I'm out.
I'm out.
Anything you want. I want all the celebrations, all the taunts. I want all of it. I want all of it.
Oh, wild. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. We're we're having some fun here. We only have 3. Did
we do the last game?
This is the lowest week. Yeah, that was the last game. This is the smallest week of all sames.
Oh yeah.
So this. Yeah, I know. When I put that in, I was like, oh my goodness.
Only 3 consensus.
Only 3.
3 full consensus. Yeah.
I know that was crazy.
Week. But,
and it was more. It was just 6 because.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have had 7, but.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 61 divided by 92 is we're at 66% right now.
Hey.
So we need a consensus to get a little bit better. We want to hit
that's pretty damn good.
It's not bad. I mean, consensus is
what?
Parker is beating the consensus, by the way.
Let's go.
Parker is 65, 27, and 1. Consensus is 61, 31, and 1.
Are you guys doing the CJ and Parker's World of Sports today?
Yes, very possible.
For real?
We're gonna do it after. Where we got to eat first, though, because we're fat kids. But this has been just the BetSlips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, live on X and YouTube, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your BetSlips. Go responsibly, chase that bag. We will catch you tomorrow later.
Yo, we in the game, talking numbers, stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the BetSlips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the BetSlips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the waves. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the BetSlips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the waves. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the BetSlips, you ain't seen nothing yet.